Welcome. Hi, Sander. Take a seat.
Thank you.
Hi, welcome. Welcome on stage. Hi, Peter.
Hi.
So, how are we all doing? Day 2.
I'm quite okay.
Yeah?
Relaxed.
Cool.
Lots
Nice.
of people, good conversations.
Yeah?
Both here and on the ServiceNow booth is the same, I think.
Yes, absolutely. A lot of footfall. My second day here.
The second day, okay. For Peter, your first or your second day?
Second day, actually.
Second day, okay.
Yeah.
Enjoying yourself as well?
Yes, it was great. A lot of new technologies, very interesting talks.
Okay, well, it's really, really great to have you here. Now, Peter, in the Siemens factory in Bad Neustadt, certain parts of our cybersecurity offering are already in place. So which challenge were you, or maybe still are you, trying to solve, and which ultimately made you look for this modular solution that we're going to be talking about?
Okay. Well, we did in the past a lot of digitalization and automation to increase our productivity. That has a lot of benefits, but it generates also a higher number and a higher variance of OT assets on the shop floor. And we have seen that this generates more effort in keeping that OT asset fleet secure. And that was one of the reasons why we said, okay, we need a modular approach. We have different types of assets. And that was the idea why we came together with our partners and colleagues and defined and also shaped the solution.
Mm-hmm. So, Sander, how does our cybersecurity portfolio address exactly these challenges?
So the vulnerabilities you mentioned with Cynic Security Guard, for example, we really take the asset information, which we get through Industrial Asset Hub, and we match that with vulnerabilities disclosed by vendors like us, but also like other companies do. We have to do that as a vendor, disclose what's potentially a open threat to your device. And then with Cynic Security Guard, we match this. Not only matching, but we help you prioritizing, because every vulnerability comes with a so-called CVSS score, which explains from a rating for 0 to 10 how bad this actually could affect you. But this is always a vendor point of view. But in your factory, you might already have some security stuff in place, like firewalls, safeguarding your devices. So that's something we fix. And then once we have matched that, prioritized that, we start engaging with the actual remediation or the mitigation action. For example, a firmware update. And then we need to figure out who's going to do this. And then we partnered up with ServiceNow, where we have a comprehensive task management solution. It's a platform installed over 10,000 times worldwide already in IT and partially also in OT environments. Very robust to do workflow platform management, making sure the right person gets the email to do the right update at the right place. And to talk maybe an example we have from the real world, we had a system integrator looking into the solution already, and they were able to reduce the time per month from 4 to 8 hours for a single vendor down to only a couple minutes. The day after the vulnerabilities are disclosed by the vendor, they look into it. They spend 4 hours figuring out which asset is affected, and now they just log in. They see it, and at one time they know what is next, what is happening.
Simple.
Yeah.
All right, let's bring in ServiceNow. So, Nilima, on a general level, what is ServiceNow's approach to OT cybersecurity?
Yeah, so at ServiceNow, we are really focused on bringing the best of IT cybersecurity practices in OT world, because we are seeing increasingly IT and OT converge, and this unified approach becomes really, really critical. At ServiceNow, we've built a comprehensive OT management solution that gives organizations visibility into OT assets, very much like the Asset Guard solution. It helps them track vulnerabilities and support their response and risk compliance response all in one place. What is really powerful about ServiceNow versus some of the other asset aggregators is the business context and the process context that we can bring in through our OTSM product line for our customers. And that helps them understand the risk and prioritize the response around that. By bringing both IT and OT data in one single platform, we are helping the customers tighten their industrial security by cutting down the unplanned downtime. So the ultimate goal here is cut down downtime and simplify how they manage everything from in the workflows. So in short, by securing OT environment with the same discipline as the IT security we have been applying for years, but making it easier in the industrial settings.
So you've been working with Sander, with Peter, with Siemens for quite some time now.
Yes.
What would you say, or how would you describe the partnership so far?
It's been amazing, first of all, right? So it started as a typical customer-vendor relationship, but as we started to work together, we quickly realized the greater potential for co-innovation. So we started the first major steps there by launching the integration with Industrial Asset Hub. From there, we continue to build on the foundation by bringing in new integrations, like we have one with Cynex Security Guard, which you can come and see at our ServiceNow booth. And from there on, we are now working on the industrial co-pilot integration, which will unlock more co-innovation opportunities. A great example of this is an action which Peter will talk about at his factory. It really highlights the tangible outcomes that Sander just talked about as well. And looking ahead, our goal is to deploy the solution at 9 more factories within this year. So we're for driving more operational and security efficiency across Siemens manufacturing.
Peter, do you want to come in on any of the benefits?
Yeah, well, so I think there are benefits of the technology itself, but also benefits coming from the partnership. So for us as a factory, it's great. So we act as a customer zero, and we have access to, let's say, the latest technologies with very, let's say, experienced partners, which is very good for us as a factory. And in addition, we can bring in our own feedback, our own requirements. And that is really, it couldn't be better for us as a factory.
Maybe to add there,
Yeah,
that's absolutely right. It's the way we work. So in this case, we brought a Siemens algorithm and solution to do vulnerability management into software. Then we brought it into a factory, and then Peter and his team are very candid on giving feedback from, hey, this is what we need. So that is actually a pleasure. And then working together with ServiceNow, it brings the best out of all 3 worlds together.
The sales question. If people want to get their hands on this tech, Sander, where do they go? What do they need to do?
You can call me or anyone here on the Siemens booth. They will know how to start with our solutions. But yeah, let's start with Industrial Asset Hub. Industrial Asset Hub comes as a free trial solution. You can order that online. Same as for Cynex Security Guard. They're both separate offerings, but they work very good together. It's like Lego. They tie together very well. And then we integrate that to a so-called graph connector with ServiceNow. And that graph connector is available in the ServiceNow store.
Yeah.
So if you're using ServiceNow, go in the store, just activate the graph connector. That actually comes for free.
Yeah.
And it connects with the OT vulnerability response module.
Yes.
And that's an additional add-on, I believe, to your solution?
Yes, along with the OTSM product, yes.
Okay, and then you can really create your OT, connecting it and getting this whole enterprise view as stated before. And then when we developed Industrial Asset Hub and Cynex Security Guard, we emphasized on our accelerator thoughts. Meaning, we want to create something which is open, flexible, and interoperable. The interoperability is a given with ServiceNow, but we're also open to partner with other companies, different solutions, getting more information in there. For example, vulnerability information from different hardware suppliers. So once that is done, we can have a solution for all of OT. And then, talking about the availability, ordering, just go to the Siemens Accelerator Marketplace, and then you can find this pretty easily. Download the free trial. It comes with a free trial for 3 months. And I think that is one of the best places to go at the moment.
Mm-hmm.